we've seen people come and discussing with my father about getting the system into the WHO. So this was 1970s. So your question is very important. The discussions have been going on since 1970. 70 informal discussions have been going on in the Southeast Asia Regional Office about bringing these systems of medicine into the ambit of the WHO for the Southeast Asia region and for the rest of the world, the 5 other regions of the world. Was there any special reason that promoted the formalization of the Global Center for Traditional Medicine? Perhaps there were, but it's never right to point to any one event. The place that is chosen for housing the World Health Organization's Global Center for Traditional Medicine, which will have its first global summit coming up in the second week of August, is in northwest of India, in the state of Gujarat. And the tradition, the royal family of that state, the state of Jamnagar, they have always promoted this traditional system of medicine for hundreds of years or more. And it's that northwest part of India that was a home of a lot of scholarship. If you go into what is today Pakistan, around 500 BC were very important grammarians. The language, they were masters of the Sanskrit language. So that part of India has a lot of old tradition related to scholarship and language, documenting language and systematizing language. And along with that was also the tradition of health and healing. So that has always been there. And hence why recognition that must be the center for global, for this new center for the Global Center for Traditional Medicine. So that's the right call. But why has it taken this long? That's a difficult one to answer. Because when we come to large political decisions, then we need consensus. And we will see that in Africa, you have now the African Union. You have 55 member states of the African Union. And you will see the same struggles there. So whenever we go from what is happening, what is established, and what is operating on a day-to-day basis on the land, to converting that into a political decision, either at the national level or at the global level, then there are always challenges. Let me give you one example. The first big challenge that India had as a government, as a nation, was to establish these ancient practices and the scholarship that was there, to bring it all under one ministry in the federal government. That didn't exist. There was only a department within the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And it was only in 2014 when Prime Minister Modi decided, no, we need a separate ministry for these traditional systems of medicine. That was 2014.